First, let me tell you what we want to talk about. Now, yesterday, and it had to do with the police commissioner. Remember, we have a new police commissioner who goes by the name Tunji Disu, charging officers of the Aude East Police Division to ensure that they arrest the wanted gang leader David Gift, also known as General Tubaba. Now, CP Disu gave the charge when he led top senior police officers of the command to that area. So he visited the area yesterday, just to give the police officers in that region the right morale, to boost their morale so that they can go about, arresting, capturing, apprehending Tubaba and his gang. He also promised that he would give the police officers in that region the required logistics support so that they can be able to go about the business of capturing the individual who has been perpetrating violence in that region. Now, I do remember that in the course of this week, we talked about it. We talked about apprehending this boy and why, it's been difficult to apprehend, and we looked at various security measures and security patterns with which we can go about. And like someone said earlier while we were talking with the local government chairman from MOA, I think I would also have to invite the local government chairman from Awuda, so that he can come tell us, what is being done and what has been done, to help Rivers people understand what is going on in that area. But I've got Charles Inko-Tariah, who is a security expert. I mean, we've had conversations on this before. And we will talk about it again. But before, good evening, Mr. Charles.
Yeah, good evening, Canada.
All right. I was going to say, before we get into the conversation proper, let's take a listen to what the Commissioner of Police said yesterday.
I know what you guys are doing. I know how difficult it is for you to enter into those difficult areas. I want you to know that we are going to support you. I want you to know how important you take your job. I made up my mind. The fourth assignment I'm going to do is to come around and see you, to let you know how important all of you are to me. Keep safe and give me success. Nobody will kill a policeman and go away scot-free. Get me the cook. This is going to be the first time we are meeting, and I'm sure it's going to be a regular and continuous thing. All I have to tell you at this particular moment is that I know the terrain, I will work with the people, I will partner with the people, and together we shall succeed.
All right, so the second sound bite, he was telling Rivers people, I know the terrain, and we're going to, not just out the East now, he's talking about Rivers State, and we're going to ensure that I work for you and I bring you security. All right, once again, welcome, Mr. Inko-Tariah. What do you make of what the Commissioner of Police, is very first statement? What do you make of it?
It's beyond lip service. We don't want, because the outgoing Commissioner of Police did a lot to this incident. So much work, a lot of media work and so on, and nothing has been done to date. So we are tired of too much of statement or whatever. It's visit, it's okay. It's a good way, to encourage the team and give them the necessary team. A combined team, not just police. The efforts need to be involved. This is a gang that comes out late night to kill their targets at will. These are people, this is not the first time they invade communities to kill and destroy. Each time they give them warning and give them signal of coming, they come as promised. So it is not something they do with lip service any longer. The Commissioner of Police should match action with his words. We are tired, we are waiting. Thank God he is there. It's unfortunate he is entering into the state at a time such as this, where there are a lot of surge of insecurity and pending insecurity challenges that are yet to be paid. It's unfortunate he's coming in at this time, but he has to come up with a more practical steps that will give confidence to the community and to the entire people of River State. So the idea of say go get has been done. And the same guy and Israelis come into the villages to destroy and kill people. And they promise that they will come back to do more atrocities and so on. And so we are aware that he will do it, but they have been doing since last year. They go as far as placing ransom to communities to give them certain amount of money. If they don't give, they will come on a specific day, and indeed they come on that same day and carry out action and kill as many as they want. They come again just few people, and they promise that they will come back again and they will do more. So the Commission of Police should match actions and words together. We want to see practical results, and that is what people are looking at. Thank God he said he will work with the people. He should work closely with the people, with state security structures, state citizens and community participation by gathering real-time intelligence. They should work with the Air Force also. And the state tactical team and the surveillance unit that was donated, surveillance facilities that was donated to the police force, the state police command, should be deployed in this manner, in this matter. So we say kudos to the Commissioner of Police for his visit to the affected area, the affected site, the community, the villagers, and so on. That's a good stand, a good move. We say kudos to you, Tunji, but beyond this, we want action. We want to see practical action.
So
you are coming in a time where there is a lot of challenges and a lot of fear in the minds of people. So your action will give some level of assurance and guarantee.
So let me get
down the insecurity.
Let me get you correctly. You're saying that this is beyond, the Outer East Police Division.
Service.
This is beyond.
Yes, it's beyond the Outer East Police Division. Because the Outer East Police Division itself, a lot of police officers have a lot of questions to answer. Like the area commander that was there during this period, have a lot of questions and a lot of porous activities that have been going on within that police division. Illegal extortion that has been going on within that place. Police officers from other states coming and do roadblock in that same division without any complaint. Nobody have lodged any complaint until victims have to reach out to the police and come to the public. The Commissioner of Police have to come on air to confirm that these police officers were from Imo State, enter into the same division and carry out extortion to soft targets and their victims. So that area have a lot of questions. The police officers, the local government authority, different people have a lot of questions to answer in that area. So asking the same police division to go for these two Baba and the rest, I think is just, he should really review that aspect very well and see how they can involve special team to go in for that gang and bring peace to that environment.
All right, then. All right. You also mentioned, logistic support. What kind of support do you think the police? I know you've said is beyond them, but let's stick with them for now. What kind of logistic support do you think the police officers in that region need in the attempt to capture General Tubaba, aka David Gift?
Other than their working tools and then other incentives, because like the governor already have the 100 million naira bounty for Tubaba and his team. You understand? So they can also cash in that bounty and then also provide relevant incentive that will boost the morals of the officers there, and more so, the officers are aware that if they're able to catch Tubaba, there is already 100 million naira on ground, by the state government, which is a very laudable one. And I think relevant support, the government will be willing to give all support they need if they require any support and they make known to the government. I am very much convinced that the government will give them the relevant support. So, but beyond this incentive and so on, the Commissioner of Police should look critically. He should look at videos and the kind of equipment, the kind of weapons they use, and those and so on in that area know that it is beyond just the police division, the Awoda police division. They have to really come into, it's a big challenge, for the Commissioner of Police to bring down this scenario and return peace into that area and the community, because the community dwellers, from what we hear, a lot of them are fleeing the area, for fear of their life and so on. And so nobody is safe. If a particular terrorist group or a gang armed group will terrorize a particular community for over 3, 4, 5 months, then it's not a good thing. So the police commissioner should immediately swing into action and not just, the statement is okay, but we are tired of too much of media propaganda by the police, which the previous commissioner have always dwelled on every week. Comes up with people he arrested, that and so on, and none of these people have been arrested.
Now, let me ask you a question. The 100 million naira bounty you made mention as an incentive. Do you think it has been effective? Do you think it would be effective?
Yes, it will be effective, because I don't think the governor can make such statement, and because definitely when to Baba, if they're able to apprehend Baba, activists and others will find out if the money as promised is paid.
No. Why I'm asking is, we're talking about the weapons that he carries. We're talking about how sophisticated he is in terms of arms and ammunition.
No, for that he needs to incorporate other sister agencies.
Okay.
The city needs to incorporate. There should be a joint task force to that effect. Where the army and the air force need to be involved in it. Because if you listen, when they did this recent attack, Saturday breaking Sunday attack, they said there was an SOS call to the police.
Yes,
and police came there,
Yeah.
Opened fire with the boys, and there were some casualties and so on, and they left. And so, but if the Air Force is involved, it would have been easier to trace them. Or even if the surveillance equipment and facilities are deployed, they can monitor them as they are leaving to wherever they retire, and smoke them wherever they go to.
All right.
So these are things. These are the logistics we think we should look forward to. They should be able to reach out to sister agencies within the area and incorporate them.
All
There
right.
are Operation Delta State. There are different operations that is going on. Should incorporate these forces and smoke these guys out and bring peace within the area.
Can I ask you one final question?
And another thing I also want to use this opportunity to point out is that the community people should not politicize this event, this happening.
Okay.
The community, from your series of news and so on, pointing fingers to civilians within the area, none of them, if police DPO can be brutally murdered, and they said they will come and kill, and they come and kill. And so what does a civilian of personnel or a assembly member within the area and so on will have to do? They don't have military minds to go after these guys.
I would have to pause you now.
To do so.
I would have to pause you now. We have a commercial. I wanted to ask you one more question before the commercial, but we'll do that after the commercial. All right, stay tuned, please.